boys, with another series already on another hit. And we're starting off with another. We're in the middle of 2025 already, oh yeah. And we're about to kick it off. A new series, yeah. Well, let's dial it back a little bit too, because not that that this also is pretty much because I also want to take a little bit, also want to be a little bit serious about this, because I mean, seeing as it is a legit injury. The girl is injured. I mean, she's out, and it was a pretty surreal, very scary, horrific moment that I must add to myself. Seeing that I was probably one of the few, just like probably like hundreds, thousands, and millions of people around the world watching. So yeah, why don't we take it back down a little bit? Well, I also was, because this is probably like also, which like I said, I did say it was gonna. This is like pretty much another series, which is going to be called the Tall series. The truth about pro. My apologies. The truth about pro wrestling is what it's called. Yeah, the truth about pro wrestling is what this is going to be called. And I wanted, because I was thinking about doing a face to face, but I don't know, maybe we will sometimes. Down the road, probably. Let's see. Well, yeah, probably like sometimes or whatever. But I also want to try out a new thing. And for now, we'll probably just do it, like this way. Hey, it may just become, a regular for here. But what do you know? Anything can really happen. I mean, this. I mean, this may be one life, but there's plenty of different dimensions. But all right. What we have to get down to the topic of discussion, the reason that I'm here, and it's actually a good timing too, because last night we just got an update too. Zoey Stark, she just confirmed that pretty much that she's gonna be out and probably for a while basically, and yeah, I mean she won't be back anytime soon. And yeah, she pretty much put out a tweet too. Wow, the love and support means more to me than you'll ever know. What hurts more than my knee is knowing that I won't be able to perform for you all for a while. I love what I do, and I'm blessed to do this. As the saying goes, the comeback is greater than the setback. It says, love you guys. And I guess a trend started going, probably a couple of that's been going on there, I guess, this past week. It's called Stark Marks. I mean, what I will say myself too, prayers and of course blessings to that woman. I will say to myself, like I said, because I did witness it, that was a very scary moment, and definitely didn't want to see that. And as I pretty much continue to say that, nobody don't want that to happen to anybody, and definitely something that you don't want to happen, especially whatever profession that you do. And yeah, it happened to Zoey Stark, and I'm understanding also too that this is her second time being out, because she was originally out also too for the same injury, and she just re-injured it. Her knee blew out her knee again. And I wanted this to be the launching pad for why we're here today, because you can also call this because we're gonna have a little bit of our crash outs too. We can level with that, because so which you can pretty much level this up to pretty much rants, because what also kind of pissed me off too was seeing that I really despise when it comes to a motherfucker like Dave Meltzer. And because I heard I saw the initial tweet, but Kyrie saying he was like, it was she probably deleted it too. I know he deleted his bitch ass tweet, of course he did. But with Kyrie, basically just like the many other of wrestlers that you probably already saw in the intro in one of these pictures, that of course her friends, family supporting, came out in arms to of course wish her well. And you got this dickhead Dave saying what he said, oh my gosh, bro. I'm pretty sure some of y'all saw that tweet. what he said that it's a work. Oh my god. Responding to Kairi saying like, yeah, pretty much like everybody here, like, which, you know, can't wait to see you in the ring someday, you know, sending you well wishes, you know, things among that. Pretty much, yeah, that kind of tweet. And you have this fucking goblin to respond in the way that he did. This injury is a fucking work, which I'm pretty sure people also that I've seen also dumbass marks saying that this is a work. You know, and also too, like, that I agree with that sentiment, because the other dude, like, yeah, that I have, like, really understand why he really gets mad, especially AEW fans. Not everything is a fucking work. Or, like, it's like people today, like the kids today too, like, just like they don't know everything, like a shoot or whatever, like drama or shit like that. That also is a part of the industry, but like, y'all don't know what a fucking work actually is. Just like how you call it when something a work, when something like a shoot work is, or it's like motherfuckers just want to call anything a shoot or a work because it plays to their narrative. Or, like, it's just, it really, that shit also is just really starting to piss me off. Because now it's another buzzword that they've misconstrued and misinterpreted to other dumbasses to make them to believe it's their bullshit. It's like, what are you talking about? The girl literally blew out her fucking knee. Like, why people to even have the audacity to call this a work? And this is why I say, like, even though I feel for her, but it's like, this is because it brings me back to so many other injuries, and you know, to the injury, even the dumb shit dumb type of shit. Well, the stuff that Darby Allin did at Revolution. It was a Revolution pay-per-view. I think that was last year or 2023 at that Revolution pay-per-view. And I know that also another one that happened to Darby Allin, and I think I saw another clip of, you know, a wrestler doing it, jumping off some like jumping off some like high octane somewhere onto and he did like missing the dudes that he's supposed to fall on, flat into the floor. And like, this is why it's like this is like why this is why. What I want to say right here, when we need to stop pandering to dumb fucks like a Dave Meltzer and to a Tony Khan to stop. This is why this nonsense, this shit of this work rate, this unbelievable, this type of shit, dude. Like, this, it needs to stop. This work rate shit, indie shit needs to stop. Which I want is what I really call it now. Like, this spotfest shit needs to have an end. Like, for real, we need to stop with it. And Zoey Stark's injury needs to be a wake up call. It does, because because if it doesn't, it's just gonna continue to go on and go on and go on. Like, you had this girl just pretty much came back, and she wasn't even like, I'm pretty sure damn year she was supposed to be the one to take the pin that night. Yeah, like, Zoey, what they fucked up. I mean, it wasn't like they were using Kairi Sane anyway, so I really don't give a fuck. I mean, both of the girls in that match were Rhea Ripley, and there's only one that's even though she's kind of had like a little bit of a hiatus, but there's only one person in that match which pretty much everybody knew that was going to pick up the win in that match, because she's the only one that's been on TV and she's one of the top talent. So yeah, but yeah, Zoey Stark's what I heard apparently too is what it was the one that was going to eat the pin. But no, they had to call an audible because she did because she did what she did, and oh my god, when she tried to leap past on the other part of the ring, Kairi Sane, and like I'm saying, I'm not like other people are, like other fucking idiots are saying, that it was her fault. I'm not gonna put it on Kairi Sane. And yeah, I mean these kinds of things happen. They do, but not in the way that it should have happened that night. This is why I said, like, this is why you even have what you even like a Rock, a Taker, a Shawn, even a Hulk Hogan. People call him he doesn't even know how to wrestle. A Triple H too. Like, you could barely call them, these guys, Stone Cold, like, even barely professional wrestlers, but they still have the fucking injuries that they do. Because, yeah, as the old saying goes, this isn't fucking ballet. This is like, these people put their lives on the line every single day for entertainment. And it's like I'm not even, because yeah, like I said, it's because things like, of course, on a daily basis can happen, but it's like it's just, it was unwarranted. Like, you see the matches that they do, like I said, it's like, it's not what WWE, AEW especially, because they're the ones that fucking overdo it and make it such a, on a big scale now, and how it's all about fucking matches that in the grand scheme of things, that's not gonna fucking matter in the future. And I'm tired of it. I really am. You had this, like, it's always doing a move and just, oh yeah, it just clipped. One bad move and just clipped. Possibly could be the end of her career. Now she's out. One bad move, now she's out. Probably close to a year. And she'll be gone for a while. All because, like I said, and I hate that I have to be that guy. I really do. Because I don't want to be. All because of that stupid ass mindset that you have to have. Oh, it's all about the fucking moves. It's all about the matches. It's all about what, especially of what AEW does. It's all about the wrestling and how it has to be. Oh my gosh. Like I said, even at the start, when you had a fucking star like a Rock and an Austin, this is why even a Hogan, why they did what they did. And they still accumulated the fucking injuries that they have. Because it's gonna happen. I said, you have these dumb fucks like a Ricochet and a Ospreay that really put it on the scale that they do, and now you have every dumb motherfucker that wants to do it now. That's gonna end up one short move. That's it. That could be the end of your career. And I'm sick of this shit because it's nobody is gonna care. They're not. You ended your career and you possibly crippling yourself. And for what? For what? For a few roars in the crowd? Are you from neckbeards? Are you fucking kidding me? Incels that don't wash, niggas that grown, obese, factoids that don't even know what the inside of a shower curtain, a shower head is. And this is why I say, man. This is why I will still to continue to preach what I say. And I know this is probably like a little bit, like I said, going over. It's probably the time is a little going over the formula that I intended. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty much warranted. Especially I had a lot, like I said, with this Zoey Stark shit, I had a lot to say. Especially after that Dave Meltzer and just his constant just fucking retardedness and his dicks glazing for Tony Khan and AEW and just professional wrestling and just the landscape of today and how it is. Like, these people, you have these people, they put their lives on the line every single night, bro. Their bodies are at stake, and like I said, this is why there was such an emphasis. This is why, and this is why Vince, where you have Not that, like I said, of course, I can give a fuck. You know, people are not gonna like what I have to say. They're not gonna, you know, especially when somebody like a WWE and their reputation and Vince for like for years. But who fucking cares? Pretty sure because of Vince and WWE as a whole and what their name is today, are a large majority of the reason of why you're even fans today. Why you even watch wrestling. This is why he did what he did, and this is why you had such of a thing on storytelling, an emphasis on entertainment. It's because of that. And I really can't stand it, because I of course can't stand a motherfucker, measly, despicable motherfucker like a Dave Meltzer. And I even hate more so when it comes to, because they even like a Bryan Danielson or such, because they continue to inspire that mindset of, it's just, and it can, like, these nobodies too, that don't even have a name, and it can shorten their career. One idiotic fucking move, and that can be fatal to your life. Yeah, of course, end your career. And you're a nobody. And like I said, you have guys like Triple H that can't even fucking walk around without a heart defibrillator. A heart defibrillator. Because of what they did to their bodies back then. To grow this business. I can't believe he's also actually one of the ones that perpetuate not only a mindset that's demeaning, that perpetuates, you know, the fan base to agree and glorify this mindset, but also he puts this, like I said, this spot fest, this type of in professional wrestling nowadays, that cripples the fact. And that kind of shit also is the reason for his health, is why the health is such of in a declined state. This is how I feel. This is why I feel the way I do, especially when it comes to an AEW, a Tony Khan, to a Ricochet, and a Will Ospreay, because you have shit like this that happen to Zoey Starks, and motherfuckers actually, you know, they wonder why. It's just, and it's, you know, they want to turn it into something else, or they just. Yeah, it don't really matter, because I mean, you'll have another Will Ospreay or Ricochet, right? And it really, like I said, bro, this has to stop, bro. This has to stop, or it's gonna continue on, and it's just gonna continue on and continue on. And some other poor bastard is gonna get hurt. And all because y'all had to get your fix in. Oh yeah, the sickos, right? You're a sicko, and you want to see more being a sicko. Fucking disgrace, pathetic.